As always, everybody, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And let's get started with the April reading. These all have been, very interesting readings. We've got lots of energy we're all working with, whether we know it or not. Really just even going back all the way back to August with those eclipses, the new moons and the full moons in January, the eclipses in February, 2 moons here in March, spring equinox, solar storms are hitting the planet. We are trying to work through all this that's affecting us and whatever else is going on in your individual chart. Beautiful energies if we know what they are, how they're affecting us, and how to navigate through it for our highest good, which is really what's happening. We're using these energies to help transmute and ascend, and let that play out in our lives in the most positive way. So keep that in mind as we go through the reading, and as we see how that is affecting many people in all of the readings that I'm doing. Is things are being shaken up. Things might be leaving your lives, you might be transitioning away from things that are no longer serving you, and work-related, relational, where you're living, how you're living, all of those things are being affected, and we are either consciously choosing those or they're happening to us. The good news, we can become that conscious co-creator and be on the front end of all that is happening, which is a much better place to be if we know how to do that. So that's a lot of the work that I do, especially these days. But let me start with these 2 cards together for the reading. We've got both the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So this is exactly what I mean. A lot of people have felt like this is about being sort of at the end of a long, hard journey. 10 is a number of completion. This is carrying lots of weights, lots of burdens, whether that's literal or you feel like you've just carried the world on your shoulders for a long time. This is obviously a card about a sense of loss, betrayal of some sort. You can, just feel like you're being pierced in the heart. There's also a positive message in this card. There could be a literal loss that some of you are experiencing, or you may just be feeling these lower, denser energies, or just you can't carry them anymore. You can't live the same way you've been living, and life and the universe are asking you to adjust, and it feels as if there's a death. This card also, with even though there are these 3 swords piercing the heart, it really represents truth. I was shown the messages I got this is about truth piercing your heart. It could be a literal truth. You might be finding out information about things or situations. Things may have happened at work that have really just, some of you might have been passed over for a promotion or waiting for a deal to come through and it didn't, and you're working harder. Feels like you're working harder. I know with a lot of these energies, it can be exhausting, and we do just feel as if we are pushing and pushing and pushing. But that's the 3rd dimensional matrix. The good news is, as we up-level our vibration and stay in that place, we kind of get in a different zone. So whatever is happening, it could be a job loss, could be a relational, this could be literally how you're feeling. And maybe this is the energy that's been going on for you for a while. The good news is you are moving through this. We're not staying in these stuck places, in these difficult, challenging places. Next 2 cards, beautiful 2 major arcana cards. We have the Justice card with the Temperance card. We have this angelic Archangel Michael is pouring, water between these 2 goblets, and there's just beautiful alchemy here going on, transmuting the energies. Beautiful indication of how your life is playing out going forward. And as the future is unfolding, as you can see, there's a clear path off into the distance, indicating the future path for you with the sun rising and it over the mountains. And it's not just the sun, there's a crown in there. there is a beautiful energy stepping in, and Archangel Michael is in this card, reminding you that everything you've been through, this temperance, this waiting period, you may still feel like you're in this phase where you need some patience. He's here to assist and help. And we have then this authority card as well with the Justice, things balancing out, things going in your favor. If you have been recently interviewing for a job or up for a promotion or things at work, any kind of legal issues, legal settlements, this is about things improving. And you will, see that there's an authority working behind the scenes to bring you out in a very positive light. And you can trust this. With these two major arcanas in here together, it just shows me that both in both dimensions, third dimension and fifth dimension, you've got lots of support around you, lots of guidance. Some of you might be led in a totally new direction is unfolding for you. And it may or may not be something you chose, but we're looking at beautiful energy coming in. This next major arcana card here is the Death card. This is about transitions, things ending and things beginning. Works very closely along with these first two cards. This Three of Hearts, the ending of this difficult battle. So some of you, I am getting that there was a clear decision to end something, whether that was your decision or not. It could be, again, however, this is general reading. This could resonate with you as a relationship. Just translate it into your situation. Could be work. Causing a lot of stress and anxiety and pain. I mean, these two, the energies in these cards clearly is that this is not a fun process right now. Growth never is. But this, again, we have the sun coming up. This isn't just an ending. This is a beginning, and it's a beautiful beginning, as often things are when we finally can see that perspective. Next card we have here, Four of Pentacles. Four is a number of stability and structure, things getting back to what they need to be. And this is a card where, again, Pentacles is earth, but it also has to do with money, has to do with real estate, property, investments. This could show that things are starting to improve a little bit. If you have gone through a difficult financial time, this is showing you may feel like you need to hold on to your money a little bit and be careful with your money. But things are improving. Difficult times are coming to an end. If your difficult times have been financial, then that's good news for you. If you have been waiting to start something new, maybe a new business opportunity, and you've been waiting for funds to improve and you've been keeping things very tight, things are coming your way and improving if you've got a new life that you're planning. Because I show that, I'm going to show you this. Actually, I had two overall energy cards. This is one of them. I think this ties in really well with this Four of Pentacles, where some of you are actually planning something new, a new venture. Wands have to do with projects, communication, and can include travel. This inspired beginning of a new venture. I do get that some of you are planning something new. Maybe you're going to step out into some type of healing work or other type of business that you're planning. And this is a man who is going to be successful. He's looking out into the future. He's holding the world in his hands. He is inspired. He is careful. He is laying all the groundwork in the foundation, and he knows he's going to be successful. Even if he's waiting for a little while for things to improve. Some of you might be waiting a little bit for your next steps, even if you're in planning mode with all this transition. Maybe even some time you're needing to just decompress and de-stress. This next card here is the Two of Swords. So we have two twos here. This woman she's sort of at a stalemate. She's blocked. She can't move forward. In some ways, this can indicate you might be blocking yourself. She could clearly put these swords down, take the blindfold off, and turn around, get some illumination. The water in the background as well as the moon are about tapping into your intuitions. If you are feeling blocked, if you are feeling as if you don't have all the answers or can't move forward, the answers are right around the corner. You can get these as you tune in and tap into your own guidance, your own higher self, and move through whatever you need to move through. You've got this beautiful major arcana energy here supporting your efforts, things working in your favor. This alchemy is at work. Things are transmuting. Whatever's been negative for you, whatever's been hard, difficult, it is coming to an end. You are at the end of this long, difficult challenge that you've been through. And then the next card, beautiful energy, coming out after a long, difficult time with this Six of Wands, celebrating victory, public recognition. If it's a relationship that's been going through all this challenge, working through, if it's a twin flame relationship where there's been a third party involved and that has come to light. This is about feelings being declared openly, celebrating. It can indicate weddings. If it's about the jobs you've been waiting on or business deals to come through, funding to come through. This is a very happy, positive card for you. And it's hopefully helping you make sense and navigate, as I said in the beginning of the reading, all that might be happening in your life right now. Last overall energy card was the High Priestess. This is, again, about tuning into your higher self. And it could mean it can mean spending a little bit of time alone with your, in prayer and meditation, listening to your dreams, paying attention to your dreams. But it's also this blessing. If you do get that kind of guidance, you're going to move forward. You're going to get the information you need. If anything needs to come to light as a part of any type of legal issue, this is very good energy here that things will come to light. If it's something at work that you need to come to light in your favor, this energy is showing that that will come to light and you will be rewarded. This is great card here for hang in there. Rewards are coming. Progress is coming. 6 is a number of harmony, balance, improvement, peace, but also in this case, very much of a celebration. So things are going to come to light for you. And if you, whatever the difficulty is, and there's been some really challenges I can see for this Sagittarius, that you're going to be okay. Now let me move on to the part where I share the oracle readings or angel cards that I pull as I'm guided. And they always fit beautifully within the reading. First, I want to share with you this oracle card, which is Change in the Wind. Just another reminder that this, like this death card, there is a change, but this is a positive change. This is you may or may not see it right now, but this is welcome change. It is supported. It's almost magical change, whether you can embrace that at the moment. For some of you, you really may be in a entrepreneurial venture that you're planning on starting. You've come to the end of a difficulty or a challenge, or it's just time to transition and leave a career path. Some of you might be staying in your career path, but just doing something entirely on your own, or entirely changing. Both of those energies are here with the death card as a total transition, as well as just coming to the end of this battle. But we've got the entrepreneur card. So some of you really are stepping out and thinking about doing something on your own. This is really positive in these two overall energy cards. Could be that you're thinking about going into healing work. This card with the High Priestess and all of these together, some of you might be ready to start something new that's healing related, your own business that way. And just, if this is for you and you're looking for some messages and signs and confirmation about, then that is coming in here strongly for you, as well as for those of you who have been through this long, difficult battle, and maybe the battle was financial. Maybe the death was you went through just a severe, it was next to this card here. Maybe some of you that it was like a death in your finances or an investment that didn't pan out or something that you tried to start or business deals you thought were coming through that weren't coming through. Hopefully this card is going to speak to you. This flower message card, yellow lily, beautiful. Financial healing. Financial healing is coming your way. If that's been you who's gone through some difficult finances lately. Also in the entrepreneurial, I get that if this is, you've been waiting on funds to also come through so you could continue to grow or set up your business, move forward, you're going to get some finances moving through, that stability and structure coming in for you this month. And then I want to share with you this message from the Archangel Michael deck, as we had Michael here in this Temperance card, working this divine alchemy and transmuting the past, present, and future, whatever that's been for you. This message here from Archangel Michael deck is go forward fearlessly. Even though you might be feeling this, you might be feeling like, no, I'm scared, I don't want to, some of you maybe need to wait a little bit on something, but others of you, you're getting that nudge, you're getting that guidance, and you're trying to decide if you can trust it. Tune in deeply to your intuitions. Make sure you're getting all the facts and due diligence that you need. But as you do and when you do, go forward fearlessly. And this card very much resonates as well with this High Priestess card. Find sanctuary, but the sanctuary is opening to your spiritual source within. That's really where the answers are. They're within. And so find that sanctuary time. Tune into the guidance that you need for your next steps. And if your next steps, for those of you that this is a relationship reading, and because I know when it's just this many people in a general reading, there's so many issues out there. But if back to these first two cards, if this was a very difficult relationship, let me put these three in, that ended, and you're still trying to get some peace about it, make sense about it, go through that healing phase, then again, tune into this for healing, for guidance, for inspiration and light. And then here's a beautiful message for you with this flower deck from this beautiful camellia. You are lovable. You are lovable. You are lovable. You are lovable. And as you probably heard many, many times, we have to love ourselves and know that we're lovable so that we can receive love and return love and be on the path for divine true love, the twin flame reunion. If that is coming up for you as a part of your twin flame journey with a third party karmic relationship, and it's hard to keep the faith and hard to stay true to the path, that is definitely happening while the divine feminine is holding space for the divine masculine. You are lovable all on your own, in yourself, from the divine source. All you are lovable. Just keep that in mind. I felt like somebody really needed to hear that. And good luck with all of that as you transition through this month, Sagittarius.